I refused to donate my kidney to my estranged father who abandoned me as a child. My dad walked out when I was 8. Just packed his stuff one Tuesday morning and told my mom he needed space to find himself. We lived in this tiny apartment in Queens, and I remember watching him load his Honda Civic with garbage bags full of clothes while I ate cereal at the kitchen table. He said he'd call every week and take me to baseball games on weekends. That was 14 years ago. The calls stopped after 2 months. No birthday cards, no Christmas presents, nothing. When I graduated high school, I looked for him in the crowd knowing he wouldn't be there. My mom worked double shifts at the diner just to keep us afloat. I started working at 15, bagging groceries after school to help with rent. College was community college because that's all we could afford. I studied accounting because it was practical, not because I loved it. Met my girlfriend Morgan there, and we've been together for 3 years now. She knows about my dad's situation, but I don't talk about it much. What's the point? Last month, I got a call from a number I didn't recognize. Usually I don't pick up, but something made me answer. It was my dad's sister, Aunt Beth, who I hadn't heard from since I was maybe 10. "Your father is in kidney failure," she said. No hello or anything. "He needs a transplant, and you're the only family match." I sat there in my car outside the grocery store where I work part-time trying to process this. Apparently my dad had been living in Arizona, got remarried, had 2 more kids, the whole thing. Kidney disease runs in our family, and his had been getting worse for 2 years. "He wants to see you," Beth said. "He's at Presbyterian Hospital." I hung up without saying anything. Morgan found me sitting on our couch staring at the wall when she got home from her shift at Target. I told her everything and she just hugged me while I tried not to cry. We talked for hours about what I should do. The next day, Beth called again. This time she was crying, saying my dad was getting sicker, and the waiting list for kidneys was years long. "He's changed," she kept saying. "He knows he messed up. Please just think about it." I decided to go see him, not to donate anything, just to see what 14 years had done to the man who destroyed my childhood. The hospital room smelled like disinfectant and sadness. My dad looked smaller than I remembered, hooked up to machines, his skin kind of yellow. When he saw me, he started crying immediately. "I'm so sorry," he said. "I know I don't deserve forgiveness. I was selfish and scared and I ruined everything." I just stood there. Part of me wanted to walk out, but part of me needed to hear this. He told me about his new family, showed me pictures of his kids on his phone. Both girls, 7 and 9 years old. He'd been a good dad to them apparently. Present for soccer games and school plays. All the stuff he never did for me. "I learned how to be a father with them," he said, "but I should have learned with you." Then came the ask. Would I consider getting tested to see if I was a match? The doctors said siblings had the best chance, but his new wife and kids were too young or not compatible. I was his only hope. I told him I'd think about it and left. For 2 weeks I couldn't stop thinking about those little girls in the photos. They'd lose their dad like I lost mine, except theirs actually stuck around long enough to matter. Morgan said whatever I decided, she'd support me. My mom said she couldn't tell me what to do, but reminded me that forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. Beth called every few days with updates. Dad was getting worse. The doctors were talking about months, not years. Finally, I went back to the hospital. My dad looked even smaller than before. I sat down in the plastic chair next to his bed and looked him in the eye. "I got tested," I said. "I'm a perfect match." His face lit up like Christmas morning. He started thanking me, crying, saying he'd spend the rest of his life making it up to me. "I'm not doing it," I said. The room went completely silent except for the beeping machines. "You made your choice 14 years ago," I continued. "You chose to leave. You chose to start over with a new family instead of fixing things with your old one. Those girls have had their whole lives with you. I got 8 years, and then nothing." He begged. Actually begged, promising money he didn't have, swearing he'd be different, saying he'd tell everyone what an amazing son I was. It was pathetic. "I hope you find a kidney," I said, standing up, "but it won't be mine." I walked out and never went back. My dad died 6 weeks later. Beth called to tell me and to let me know I wasn't welcome at the funeral. His wife had apparently called me a monster for letting their father die.